Hello everyone, hello. I am setting up my Twines and Paper Hybrid A5 and I'm really enjoying it, and I've done a little bit so far, but I'm trying to do the overall, and it's just laid out differently that I can see potential in places, and I haven't quite figured out how I'm using all of it. I have watched a few other people setting them up, but trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So I got a honey. Yeah, because ivory is the other one. I thought when I ordered it, I got a brown one, and I thought I had ordered the lighter one. But I love this one. I did put some Dandelion Diaries vellum at the beginning. I also did this in my health planner too. I actually ordered this in a TN, and I had to cut it down a little bit. But yeah, I just like it a lot. So I don't really put a lot of stickers at the beginning. I would rather do a little bit of vellum like that. I have thought about putting the 2025 sticker in here somewhere, but it would look better on this page. I mean, I guess I could put that on top, but I kind of like this plain. And this already says 2025, so I'm not sure. I'm just going to tuck that right there for now. And I definitely on this page want to, I think, just pencil in right now my infusions. So my name is Katie. I forgot to say that. Hey, that's my ADHD. I have Crohn's, but I also have ADHD and autism. So, you know. Anyway, I get infusions every 8 weeks, and so it helps to count these out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, March 3rd. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is what I usually do. I primarily am using this one for health things. So I will be doing the same right here. But, and what I'm trying to do is have all my health things in, this is the Twines and Paper week book. So I'm going to have this on here. And then I have a business planner that I have just all my business stuff. And then this is everything like food planning, appointments. I'm going to make a section for phone calls. Because a lot of phone calls are health related, which will be in one of these tabs. Oop, I mushed it down a little bit. I think this last one, I think I was going to do phone calls there. And then sometimes you just are on the phone about maintenance things for the house and that kind of thing. So I need a little spot in here as well. It doesn't help to have info in my health planner about having the furnace serviced or something, right? So I'm trying to keep those separate. Anything that has to do with like maintenance, and then like, yeah, overall food planning will be in here. I'm thinking in some school stuff for my son, tracking media. So that's all the kind of stuff I have in here. Let's see. Let me finish this up real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because it really helps to have these all mapped out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That was what I was curious about. When I have my infusions well after Thanksgiving and well before like the Christmas holiday time, it's usually really good. It really helps to see how these land. Like having this an infusion before the start of school is really good. Like these time out really, really well. And it helps to just see them all at a glance. I might write down like when paydays are here, just the dates, not the amounts, because I have that somewhere else, but that is what I'm questioning. I do have some stickers here. So I got these from, I'm not sure how to say, I think I follow her channel. I just started following her channel, so maybe I'll pick up the correct way to pronounce her name. So I don't know if it's Sarika or Sarika Studio. And I just love these because I love ginkgo leaves. Absolutely love them. I mean, I have one here. So, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it looks like I have some ginkgo leaves here. And then no shade to anybody, but these are the same clip art here and the same like colors. And so I think I'll use like this one that has the moon with it. So I might sprinkle those in as well, but mainly I wanted to use this one. And I was just gonna like put some like down here. I love like the structure of things. I also have, I felt that this color scheme also went really well. This is, I mean, this is the color scheme that's really popular right now with, oops, I can show you this. With a lot of planners, it's like those kind of oranges and tans and browns and things. Very much like this. And, you know, my cover's kind of darker brown. This is kind of brown here. So I'm just kind of going with it and seeing where I can use these. It's still hard though. Like I'm still struggling a little bit. And I'm trying to give myself some patience of how to figure this out. That sometimes I just don't know right now. I'm just going to make a little pile there. So now I have a straight cut. So I might put some down here, put a little something. Now here, I keep seeing this layout and I'm like, period tracker. I had a hysterectomy, so I still track my hormone fluctuations. I think it's because the Magic of Eye one looks very similar to this, and they have little drops that you can just fill in real quick. And that's what I keep thinking for this. And on one hand, I'm like, when you see a layout, do the simplest thing. I also had mentioned a while back in my videos that I had seen somebody using a Hobonichi, and they were using this layout, and all they were doing was just literally, I'll do it in pencil here, just much nicer, scribbling in the whole day saying if they exercised or not. I went back through all the people I follow and I could not find that one. I was trying to give them credit because sometimes the simplest thing is really good. And so I'm trying to look at these layouts and like, what's the first thing that comes to mind? It's kind of like when you are putting things away or trying to find something, where's the first place that you'll look? And usually that's going to be something that works with your brain the best. So having something like singular that you're tracking, I think is really helpful because you're like, oh, okay, that's where I track my, I don't know how many Beanie Babies you have. I'm just saying, like, just I'm trying to give a for instance of like, what's the first thing that pops into mind? So it's possible, but I don't like putting a bunch of health information in here. I do track high, medium, and low energy more in my health planner, but maybe I could do that here. The other thing that I thought of is I have a whole A5 binder for my financial, but I don't have a spread like this where the days match up. And I have like, we all have those bills that come on certain days, right? So, you know, this streaming platform or this technical platform or your cell phone, you know, usually comes on a certain day. What I find interesting is the credit card closing dates fluctuate. So some of them count from the beginning of the month, some of them count from the end of the month. And so when the months have different end dates, those can like change. I've been tracking those over this last year for the few credit cards we have. And it's mainly to pay them down. Like I did like pay off all of our credit cards, and our scores went down because we had zero balances on everything, and they want you to have the all but one has a balance. But then you need to show some activity, which means it has to close with a balance on it. Sure, it's all a game, right? But sometimes I want to keep track of like, is a large amount, like it could be for a procedure. Like I just paid, I prepaid for my colonoscopy. That's the day after tomorrow. And, that's like $500-$600. But they give you a good discount if you pay early. And do I want that landing on the card right before it closes, or should I use a different card to get cash back? So that's the game I'm playing. But I just was like thinking, because these dates are stacked, it might be interesting to be able to see that here. Or I can make a photocopy of this and put it in the other planner, or just find a A5 printable, or I can make one because I have a shop, that just has this kind of similar layout. Not to copy hers, but just something that shows that the dates line up. So I'll put some kind of sticker. Again, I'll decorate this in a little bit. There is this double spread that I was thinking about putting some printing out photos on the Tombow paper that I have. This paper, and kind of cutting it out and maybe having stuff that I could take off. Because I did talk in another video, I'm filming a bunch of these at once, so I'm not sure which one's coming out first. But I want to have some visuals here to keep me motivated, but also there's certain ones that if they don't happen, I want to take them off. Because it'd be a little heartbreaking. So I'm just, it's not I don't know if it's going to be those goals that are like if or when. So it's not like I'm talking about the ones that would be if it happens or not, and not a when it happens. Yeah. And then these, I see these beautiful spreads here, including like reading logs. I don't do well reading books right now. My ADHD is really, and maybe partly also just like my autism is like resisting things too, of tracking like what books, I'm starting. And I think it's really cool to see like how many days that covers. So I'm trying to think of an equivalent where I could see how long it takes to me, what I do is I watch a bunch of shows or a bunch of documentaries or things, but those are usually done within the day. I would love to kind of keep these as some kind of media, but it would almost be something every single day. And then if I watch multiple things, could I fit it all on there? So that's what I'm kind of looking at. I would love some kind of media tracker here. And then I did get started here with things that I really wanted to look at habit-wise when they are occurring. And these are not to be done every day. So to balance my accounts, I almost do it every once a day, just not as much on the weekends. But like plants is like once a week of just looking to see how they're doing. Sometimes they don't need watering, especially during the winter. Did I fertilize them? That kind of thing. Hair, it can be every 4 to 5 days. I just want to see the frequency of things. Laundry can be once a week, twice a week. Bathroom, was it a deep clean? Was it just a spot clean? And then I was like, edit one thing. Could I, like, once a week put something in a donation bag, or even more often than that? But I'm not looking at these of like having this perfectly filled in. And what another person said, do I have her? I was just watching her. Her name is We Make Plans, God Laughs. So, oh, what's her name? Christina. Anyway, she has a hybrid here, so I was checking hers out. And she was talking about putting wins here, like stuff she didn't plan at all, but that occurred here. That can also, I did set up January. I'm thinking about here, about this could be wins up here as well. This is where I set up my meals, and this is ingredients. I had these in a booklet, a Sterling ink booklet that I'm moving into here, so I don't have to have two separate books. And then having like what would feel good to have done, and then the reflections on that may include wins here. But this could be kind of observations here as well. And so we have 4 of those. And then I also went over this spread where I tipped in my printable here by Sanctuary Paper Co., my business, my shop. And I color coded and went over all this, so that is going to be linked below. And then there were these goals that I'm not sure about, because these are based on not having goals, just strategies. And then this may be more related to, so this is December. These goals here might be related a little bit more to here. And as Christina said, it's sometimes you can break something down into 10%, like, well, okay, I got it halfway and then I got it all the way and I checked it off. So you can like fill it in halfway and then done. But so I could say stopping my med. Okay, that's done. End of semester, it could be that I'm filling it out until and that's for my son because his schooling is coming up. Doing more donations. I don't know if I can percent that. I just find this really intriguing. I want to use it, but to me it seems more work-based, and I have a whole work planner for that. So what I'd love to do is just keep looking at these beginning pages and thinking like, how can I use this? I think for this one, because it's January, I would love to keep up this theme here of just doing a single highlight color across the top and then having that color coordinate with this. So I'm going to get that marker back out. It's from this set, the Muted set, and it's this 026. And I think I just want to highlight like the very top of this January all the way over. And I'd love to have like different colors. Like this could be red and this could be something else. I think that would be really pretty where it's subtle, where it's just a line, but it's not the whole thing. Yeah, like that. Let's see. It goes all the way. Okay. And I just don't want my pen to linger to cause kind of like a bleed through. Woo. Yeah. So, and I could use a little white out because that went over a little bit. But something like that. Just keep it like really simple. I could do it on the bottom as well, but let's just try the top. Because then it's only one instance of the color instead of having the colors right next to each other. So I like that. I don't know if I'd use this bottom part, so I'm kind of wanting to use some washi at the bottom. And then looking at this, I just would like to sprinkle these through. That's my goal. This keeps splitting on me. I don't think it's that old of washi. Let's see if I can. It could be that I'm also holding it a little weird. So it keeps tearing. Here we go. No, it just is going to do that. Okay. So we're going to do our best having this go across the bottom. It has been hard because these came so late. I was looking at, so I had family come on Christmas Eve and then stay until the 27th. And so I feel kind of behind on getting this stuff done anyway. So I'm like trying to play catch up, and then I'm like, I kept staring at these different spreads going, oh, how can I use this? And how can I use that? Oh, this is tearing again. Let me try. So I understand the pain of just not having the planner early enough to really kind of sit with it and figure it out. It's hard. I understand. So I may go back in and move those little spots there, but right now I'm not going to, because I feel like this color washi will go with whatever kind of comes along. Let's see. Kind of score that in the middle there. But yeah, that looks like, okay, maybe my perfectionism is coming in. That's better. I'm not going to fix that one, but yeah, I was able to fix that one. The other thing I did with this that I mentioned in when I did January, I put a little bit, I might put a fresh piece of tape on here. I put a little gift wrapping tape on here. I'll show you for another month. You can see that there's just like a little bit of tape here. These were getting pushed and then it would tear the paper a little bit on my B6 paper tests. And I'm like, I'm done with it. I need them to stay where they're at. So I taped them all down and they don't get caught at all anymore. So what would happen is like these would, the paper on the other side would like push up like this, but now there's like nothing for it to catch on. So I like that. So this looks beautiful. Is there a little something? This is pretty busy down here, so I don't want to put too much on this page. Maybe like one little ginkgo leaf up here. Yeah, just like that. Again, I'm more into the structure of the page, and I'm looking for, where is my, yeah, it's in here. Looking for my whiteout real quick. I just want to do things that just kind of enhance it and highlight it a little bit and not, let's see, a little something on top there. That's a little better. There we go. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay. So I also don't want to write these all out because I have a feeling after going through these, I'm going to change things. So I think that's enough for that. Do I want to do it for all of them? I kind of do, because I don't want this really changing up, which means I have a bigger chance of this tearing again. Let's see if I'm nice and gentle. I think there's this spot here that it's starting to tear at. There's a little cut in there that if I just be gentle, I think I'm okay. Okay, I am going to add the same washi to the bottoms of all of these, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all 4 of them done. There was this like little bit on the top of the washi tape that kept like a little cut mark or something that kept, and once that was off, it was doing fine. So I did want to keep all 4 of those consistent, and then put like just a little something in the top corner. Again, I'm doing something that's kind of repetitive so that when I flip to this, I know exactly what I'm looking at. So yeah, it can feel a lot the same, but I'm putting like a different little flower up here for each one. And that feels a whole lot more like finished. And I feel like I have a good plan for this section. Let's put one here. Let's see, is there something a little different? Let's see. I could put one of these going the other way, I guess. I thought I had all put different ways. Let's see, that one's a different way. I could put another one of these, because that'll be, I'm trying to have it not right next to each other. There we go. So they'll have like the ginkgo and the flower, and then another kind of ginkgo and then another flower. We'll just do that. Okay, so working backwards, I have the week coming up that I am going to do my live. So we'll be doing that spread. I just did January. Again, these may be out of order, so please, it's just helping me to go backwards for some reason. That's, my brain is doing that right now. I do have a blank spread here I have not figured out. And then I have a quick December just to have some notes on what happened there. Still figuring this out. I was going to say, like, you could use this as like, to list like debts or anything. Like if you had credit cards, you could like list how much you have paid off. That's a possibility. I'm trying to think of other things that have a progress bar. I usually think of progress bars for like loading applications or loading videos. That's not really going to work. Oh, I thought that was something. That's a check mark. What else could be percentages? I'll keep thinking about that. I would love to show like what I actually put there. This is taped in. I might tape this down here because I don't think I'll write anything there. And then these are done. They're ready to be used. Now this, I do want to use a different washi because I was thinking about this one. This one's a little lighter. Or, let's see, I do want to put one of these. Okay, you stay there. I want to put some more of these like bouquet type ones here. Let's see. I don't want to just place it in the corner. I want to have it kind of nice. Have it overlap a little bit. So I'm thinking about maybe something here and here. Ooh, I like this one. This kind of feels like a top corner piece. And have that kind of overlay the corners there a little bit. So just having something here. I don't think I'm going to put much more than that so that I can have some room. Now this one, I don't see, I could put like a legend down here, like a little key of like what I'm using for like a color key, but I don't think I need this much room. So I'd like to, let's see, I think I want to use this. I was trying to see if I had any other neutral brown type washies here. I have all my washies in here. I do have this one, which I love. As you can see, I've been using it. It probably is down to about half, maybe coming up on the third, because it's being used, it's being loved. I also have this one, which is a little bit more, there's just some sparkles. Actually, I think one of these would be better than this one. I might use this one more on a like plan with me, but this is stuff that I'll be looking at a lot. This is brown. Like the brown one, maybe. Not purple. It's hard. It's hard to make these decisions because you're going to be kind of like living with them the rest of the year. And I have a lot of colorful things in here. So I think I like these a little better. So I'm really thinking about this one because I love this one. And then, okay, so I think I am going to use this one and actually use this ginkgo with the moon and some, let's see, are the stars in that one? I want to use the stars. Nope, they're not in that one. Maybe I can cut them. I want to use some of the stars on there because there's stars in this. Well, we'll see. The other thing I can do, because this is only one spread, I'm thinking of using this really darker one because I'm only going to use it once, and I think I'm going to put it up a little higher. Like this. Let's see. Because these other ones I think are going to be lower. I mean, could I move this later in the year? Yeah. This one actually comes up pretty easily as I try to have it come up a little easier. There we go. Yeah, because I don't think I want this bright color on like 2 or 3 spreads. I just want on one. Oh, is this not tearing very well? Okay. Okay. And then I'm just scoring it here. So I think I'll actually use, these are see-through. So if this was white, I'd have it overlap. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of foiled my plans there. Yeah, both of these are like see-through. Although this will fit here. Something like the moon on that side. And then a little ginkgo on this side. Too matchy? That might be too matchy. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like that's a little too matchy. I think I'll do this other one here. Like it still kind of has that squiggle, but there. So we have kind of like circular things and the flower. That's just what's happening. I don't think I can pick those up very well. So yeah, having more fancy, a little bit more plain with a solid thing. I have room for a key. I'm wondering about just like a singular thing of just maybe a certain amount of steps, just checking it off. Again, that's health related. I'm trying to think. I don't need to track my like son's homework like that. That's not going to be helpful. The other thing I was thinking about here is having just maintenance stuff. So I think I'll use the stars down here at the bottom because there's going to be a lot of room on the top. I'm going to cut this. Okay, so I did just put, trying to make that a little smoother there. I did put this washi at the bottom of these. And I think I'll add a few more, like just one kind of flowery thing in here. It's a red piece of something. See if I can get it off of there. Let's see, where can I put this that it won't cause problems? I could split it in half. Let's see. I might put the bouquets on these pages, like here and here. So when I put some like vision board stuff, there's a little something here. I don't know, I might print out a whole page though. But then I also want to take things off. So, but this I'm thinking about using for house management. I think it's going to be a whole lot more useful if I do that and then have this for like how I'm tracking those things. So for instance, I'm thinking, like when I get into the weekly here of I could track like my media here. I don't necessarily have to have the appointments over here. I also see like you get the horizontal first and then you get the vertical. You can use this for like pre-planning, and then once that week comes up, you can then put, you know, where things are at. I see it kind of being used that way as well. Or I was thinking about keeping track of some of my media stuff down here, because my lists will all be on this side. Much like when I had my B6 all year, I was using this for all my lists and then having like just more time blocking on here and like when I cooked dinner and what it was. But then not really using this for, I could keep track of media on that side. The media part, I do want to track it. Because I do write it in my 5-year diary sometimes, and I kind of want to see it overall, but I don't need to see like all the media I'm watching right here. I'd rather have it as like, here we need to do, I kind of want to do like a to-do list of most important things. So I want to do like air filter for the HVAC, and then oil change, and then I want to write when those are happening. So this will be kind of my to-do list, and then other things may come up. There's basically HVAC service. Like that, and then just filling in when that happens. To me, that makes it a whole lot easier, and I don't think there'd be any, like, just maintenance stuff. Like, that's it. And I'm afraid if I put anything else at the top, I'm not going to be able to write those for lists. So keeping that really simple, keeping this really simple. That's done. And then there is this spread. There's a blank spread here. And then there's a blank spread here. And I'm trying to see what I could use. So here may just be like important dates. The other thing I track is, but I have this in my financial planner, is like birthdays. Sometimes, I mean, you could put that here because it makes a whole lot more sense to see it there. So one of these, though, I want to use for my vision board. So I'm trying to see like yearly plan, vision board, and then maintenance. And this just be going into the new year having some written stuff. This is like, here's the goals progress, but then here's December, which I won't need to look at too much. And then this is like right before January. So I feel like this could be like a yearly reflection, which I have in another book. And this could be, I feel like it would be better to have my vision board here near the front and not kind of buried. So because of that, I'm going to make an executive decision here and put these here to kind of designate a special spot. I did order 2 sheets of this, and I think I want to put just a little ginkgo here. Where do I want to put it? I don't want to do like 4 corners here, but I just want to put a little accent somewhere. Maybe here to just designate the title. It's hard when you don't know what you're doing. So we figured out that. Feel good about that. And then this, let's see. I don't have any washi tape on here. Let's see, it would only be one spread. I kind of like this darker brown. This is an old sterling ink. It has a little sparkle to it. It has the gold on it, like the gold edging here, but it's more of a darker brown. I feel like it fits, so I feel like once I put washi tape on something, it feels more important, and I want to put something here, so oh, I missed the sterling ink washi tapes. I hope she brings some back or does some more of them. I don't know what the story is, because when I was buying stickers from her, she didn't have them by the month, and she was just finishing, like unloading a lot of the washi, so I don't know why she stopped. It can be hard to source things. I don't want to put any decoration on here. That's just like for notes. But I could put, let's see, if this is going to be kind of a reflection, I could put, oh, it is that same flower here, I think. I could put a little moon kind of action here. And then, let's see, something a little different over here. I could list out all the moons here as like a reference. I do have them marked already on here, like I have them here. But sometimes it helps to see like the actual dates, so I could, this has a separation from the other side already, that I could use this vertical line on this side and just write some dates. So, and then here, what can we do here? I do want to put some warmer ginkgos on here. Let's take this one that was kind of placed back down. I do like, let's see, I think I could write around this if I put it here. And then put another little one down here. And maybe one more. Kind of like here. I know, weird placement, but I kind of feel like they need some tangents. Meaning they need to be kind of on some lines. Something like that. Which is interesting placement, but it also feels kind of good. So I have two more of these. I do like the contrast between, this is almost like a green brown with the orangey. Does this need some? Because it feels kind of floaty. So this is feeling really good. They feel like they have purpose. I don't think I want to put anything else there. These feel good. So this is kind of like left, then right, then, sorry, left top, but then left bottom. And this doesn't have anything. This has just little bits in the top right. And then this is kind of random. I do like this. This made it feel a whole lot better. It's very random, but it feels good. It feels like I want to put something on there. I'm thinking about just putting like a little something here to dress that up. Yeah, it's like this and this. I'm not sure. I think the rest I feel really good about, like putting some vision stuff and then maybe putting moon info just to have it on my fingertips, maybe on this side, and leaving this so it's not a see-through. Let's see. Feeling like this one kind of make this feel a little better. So I could put this one up here or down here. Yeah, it's the same placement as that though, so let's do something down here just to kind of give that a little bit more. You know, I could do a highlight on the top of this and still have that. Let's see, December, let's do a green. Because I don't think February is going to be green. Let's see, I got some new greens here. Let's see, I have that's the other thing I need to do. Sorry, total chaos here. I need to do my swatches. Oh, that's a whole other thing I could do. Oh, anyway, my swatches here, I got these here. Let's see, I don't want to do a blue-green. Do I? I'm thinking down here. Sorry, it's off the... Like a 158 is very vibrant. I think that's a little too much. I think this 228. Swatches. I was going to just put them in the back. 228 is what I'm looking for. Here it is. Get this stuff out of the way. Oh, and this is my little Moxie Life charm down here. I just wanted the charm. I thought that was really good. I'm not using all 8 colors, but it did really inspire me to categorize and like, I don't know. It did help a lot. Like when I first started using Moxie Life, it was a game changer. It really helped a lot of different things. And I think I want to go this way. And I used them for like 2 or 3 years. And I'm really, really happy I did. But then I just wanted a different aesthetic, different design. And I just keep bringing those things bringing those ideas into the way I plan in other books. So that's just a little green at the top. I think that helps just a little bit. There's a tiny, tiny bit of green there. I don't think I want, oh, I love this page all of a sudden. I love orange and green kind of feeling. I'm not going to write anything there. In fact, oh, if this was some glue, I would immediately glue that down. Yeah, I'm thinking more about like birthdays here. Still not sure here. This I think is more vision board stuff. Maintenance. Sorry, I know I keep going over these, but it helps me to kind of name what these are. And this will be like habits. This will be something. It's brewing. It's very much brewing. I'm just trying to see if I can do, I don't want to do swatches here. This will be like moon dates on that side. Okay. So what that means is I have all these mapped out. So I have equinox. I wrote those in. And then I have the holidays in there, and I have the moons in here. So I have all those. But then when you get to January, and then I have back here, I have the monthly stickers that I'm going to use, but I won't place them until it's time. And then there are a lot of pages back here. So I want to have like an index. I don't want it on this page, so not on page 1, but maybe an index on like page 3 and 4. I think that would be enough room. Because yeah, I mean, if you do like 4 columns, that'll be plenty. So I think on this page here, I want to get to this page quickly. I'm going to put a tab. These are the Dandelion Diaries tabs that I put in. Come here. In my health planner, but I want to put it here just for phone calls and notes and things. So I want to line this up to the top of this one. Okay, let's see, because I'm comparing it to January. Okay, that looks a lot straighter. So what I'm looking at here is like straight down, yeah, just like that. See how the brass tab kind of lines up with it there. Okay, I'm going to fold that down because I really need a place to flip to. Yeah, that's one page. That is just notes. And I kind of want it at the top here, like that. I thought about using a metal one, but I was running a little low on the metal ones. And I just need to like quickly, I want notes, phone calls. It's not going to be a ton, but like the important stuff. And what I think I'll do is put, I don't think I'll use these back pages because I could put a tab for those, but I don't think so. What I'll do is I'll have like a couple in. I usually put like 2 pages in between, and then I'll do all my swatches like here. And then I usually have like a bookmark for my swatches and then a bookmark for the week is usually how I do it. And then there's tons of pages in here. So at least I can get to like important notes, and I could think about putting another tab like halfway in if I just want to do general notes. Like this will be phone call notes. And then if it's just something I hear during a video, have that here, but maybe on a metal tab. I just wanted just one tab that's just special for notes. And that'll make it just easy to get to. I could start the index here. And then, yeah, I like having some buffer pages because it's easier to read the handwriting that way. So, yeah, it'll take me some time to do all those swatches. I'm trying to see anything else here. If I want to do, like I could put that there, but this is going to cover it. I have this on the front. I don't want to overlap that. So I'm not sure. I think I'll just keep it there, as I said. I have one more sticker here. I'm just trying to see if I can put it anywhere. That it's not like totally weird. If I had something long, I would put it kind of in this area. But I could put this here. That might be kind of nice. I mean, I'm rarely going to look at that. I could put 2025 here, although it says that there. Because this is not my favorite flower here, but I could just kind of put this here. I don't think it's trying to get the K kind of. Kind of have it hug the K a little bit. Like that. There we go. Okay, so I used the whole page of this. I do have another one because I love that so much. We'll see. I like that. That looks good. Gives it just a little accent there. So I will stay in touch on my co-plans with me to see what I'm going to use this for. My vision board, maintenance, habits, strategies. I'm trying to think if there's any strategies I could tie back here. I had thought about maybe color coding like those and putting little dots into like what I'm working on. This might be a little bit more tied to actual goals that I'm doing for the month of just tracking those particular goals. This I'm going to tape down. This I'm going to put some moon dates and what moon and that kind of stuff. And yeah, and then January. And then in my timeline, I'm about to do this plan with me tomorrow. This is late on Saturday night. I'm going to do this live on Sunday, but you'll see this in the future. So a little time warp going on. So it'll be really fun to decorate this week, to have its own independent kind of look. So that's as far as I can take it. The swatches will be in the back. And then as I do February, then I'll put the February sticker down and decorate this when that comes. I think I might get another sticker here. Sorry, another piece of tape, because since I pulled that up, I think it's more noticeable now. So that's it. That is it. I really love some of these pages. I can't wait to use them a little bit more. I feel much more familiar with them and a little bit more personalized. I can't wait to use this. So I will let you know. If you have any questions about any products or anything, just let me know down below. And come and join me on this new journey with this particular one. I feel really lucky to have this. I know there's been a lot of issues with things with this. As I mentioned in my last video, there's some comments down there about it, but I'm not really going to address it in this video. I'm mainly going to take this and move forward with it. I hope to use this really well, and if I love it, I'm hoping that it'll be around next year, because that's kind of the iffy part. I hope so, and I hope things improve, but that's as much as I'll take it. So if you enjoyed this, please consider liking this on the way out. Subscribe if you want to see how I'm planning in this weekly and seeing how those other spreads come along. It's going to be a lot of experimentation. I use a lot of, I might do some pencil, but I use a lot of erasable pen with things because I want to experiment a little and then, play with things. I think that's it. Take care, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.